What's up, guys? Welcome to Simple Chinese. My name is Mike Lin. I created this series of videos on YouTube so you can learn Chinese for free. Okay, so today I want to talk about basic survival expressions. Okay, so before we jump into the actual all the lessons of Chinese, I just want to teach you guys some very useful stuff. So if you actually want to go to China, or maybe you're already on vacation, you're already at China, or any Mandarin speaking countries. You want to pick up some phrase, so basically survival, right? Like able to do at least very minimal things. So here we go. So all these I think are very important. I also picked out all these from a book that kind of shows one of the most common used, and they're based on my own experience in the past when I first learned English. Like one of the phrase I used a lot. When I first learning, right? So the first one obviously is the most I guess fundamental would be hello, okay, and then in Chinese will be 你好, okay. So that's the Chinese words or Chinese character 你好, and then that's how you pronounce it in pinyin. So if you haven't learned the pinyin, you should go back to the previous lessons. I talked everything about pinyin and also how you can also practice on your own. Okay. So first lesson is 你好. 你好, that simply means hello. You go to China, you meet whatever person, 你好, shake their hands, right? It means hello. And then the second one here means 再见. What 再见 mean is goodbye, right? It's pretty simple. It means see you again. So 再见, okay? So here's the pinyin again. 再见, 再见. So that means goodbye. Okay, and the third one here, 谢谢, okay? That means thank you. Okay, so and also I'm not gonna point out here, the second pinyin here doesn't have a tone, right? So oftentimes whenever there's two different, two same words together, usually the second sound will be there's really no tone. Okay, for example, you can say 谢谢, or you can say mom, which is mama, or dad, which is baba, right? You second tone just flat out with more like the first tone kind of thing. Okay, so 谢谢 means thank you, and then the fourth one here will be 对不起. Okay, here's the pinyin here. 对不起. What that means is sorry. So if you offend somebody or you just accidentally hit somebody, 对不起, right? And then the fourth one, or the fifth one here, will be 我不懂. So here 我不懂, these three characters together means I don't understand. And then usually you say like 我不懂 this, 我不懂 that, right? Just say 我不懂. And then oftentimes you're like, oh sorry, no English. Same thing you can say no Chinese, which is 我不懂中文, right? 中文 means Chinese. So you can simply say 我不懂中文. So I don't understand Chinese. Okay, so that's also a very useful one, especially if you go to China. I mean, obviously, if you're from America, if you're not Asian, people will probably assume you're foreigner. So that's default. But it's always good to say understand how to say that, right? And then the next one will be 请再说一遍, right? 请再说一遍. So here's the pinyin. Okay, we go do this way again. So pinyin here, okay? 请再说一遍. Okay? What this means is say that again. Or can you please repeat? Or can you say again, please? 请 means please. Okay? 再 means again. 说 means say. Then 一遍 means once. So can you please say it again? Okay? 请再说一遍. Because you always have a problem like if you go to different country. When they say stuff, you don't really you always misheard. Maybe you just don't familiar with whatever they say. So oftentimes you have to repeat. Even right now, like when I talk to people, sometimes I was like, yeah, can you say that again, please? Like it's don't be afraid to say that. Okay, people understand. Like it's hard to learn language, and they probably expect you to ask a lot of questions. Okay, so 请再说一遍. Okay. And then next one here will be, so what this quotation mark basically means whatever you try to express. So it should be English here. So this will be 中文怎么说? So blank Chinese, how to say it? So how do you say Chinese? How do you say blah 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 in Chinese? So remember 中文怎么说? Okay, I might spell pinyin wrong sometimes, if you find out, but that should be general. Okay, so basically in Chinese will be how do you say book in Chinese? There will be book, right? 中文怎么说? That's when you have a Chinese friend usually, or if you go to China, some people can speak English. So you'll be asking them, like, let's say, how do you say desk in Chinese? How do you translate that to Chinese? It will be desk 中文怎么说? That means how do you say desk in Chinese? Okay, so it's kind of a little weird logic here, but basically means blah blah blank. How do you say blank in Chinese? Okay, that's 中文怎么说? So that comes first. So let's say, how do you say the marker in Chinese? That will be marker 中文怎么说? Okay, and that's very useful too. Like especially if you try to learn Chinese, and you have a Chinese friend, and you always want to express something but you just can't because you don't know the word. And it's simply like, how do you say the door? Like door 中文怎么说? So how do you say door in Chinese? It'll tell you how to say door in Chinese. Okay, this one's very very useful. Okay, and then I think all of these are very useful, obviously. And then next one here will be same kind of idea here. Blank 是什么意思? So here's also pinyin. Make sure if you don't understand pinyin or you never see any Chinese video before, simply use this. That's the tone here. 是什么意思? Okay, 是什么意思? Right? Yeah. So what that means is like blank. What's that mean? So what that, for example, let's say the word 你好, right? 你好. That means hello. But if you don't know Chinese, you're gonna be like, how do you say, what is this? It will be 你好, right? So that will go in here, right? So 你好是什么意思? That means what is 你好 mean in Chinese or in English, right? Or in Chinese as well, So what's that mean, right? So like, let's say some people just talk Chinese, blah 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 blah, and then can you go grab that for me? And then you don't really understand whatever the object they want you to grab. You'll be asking, let's say, 书是什么意思? That means what's 书 meaning? That means book or whatever, things like that, right? So 是什么意思? 是什么意思 means what's that mean? So blank 是什么意思? That means blank. So what does blank mean? Okay, that's what 是什么意思 mean. Okay, and then the next one here will be, this one is pretty simple too. 请问 So 请问 basically means excuse me, or pardon me, or just 请问 basically means I want to ask you a question, and then I want to ask you politely. 请 basically means like please, and then 问 means ask, so basically politely ask you 请问 blah blah blah. Then usually it's a question afterwards. 请问, okay? 请问. So, and then the next one here, this one is also very, very useful. I pretty much used all of these so not in survival expression, not in Chinese, but in English. When I first came to America and when I tried to learn, English, I probably used all of these. Not like this one, but most of these pretty much all the time. Like I was always asking questions, right? It becomes a second nature. So you will get used to all these words, when you actually get into the environment, or if you want to do this, want to do that, especially if you want to actually very very like concentrate on learning Chinese. Okay, so the next one here will be 你可以帮我吗? So here's the pinyin here. 你可以帮我吗? So that means can you help me, right? Can you help me? Like this is very very big. Like pretty much all the time you can just say 你可以帮我吗? That means can you help me, and whatever you need to help, So this is very important. Okay, and you can also combine this phrase and this one. 请问 means please politely ask. So 请问你可以帮我吗 that works too. It'll be like excuse me, can you help me? Or politely it will be like hi, pardon me, can you help me with this whatever? Okay, 你可以帮我吗 Okay, 你可以帮我吗 Okay, and then the next one here. So this one, 我叫 basically means my name is, or I call me, and then blank will be your name, right? So 我叫 Mike, that means my name is Mike, right? So 我叫. So this one basically just introduce yourself, like it will be like hello 你好 right? Then 我叫 blah 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 blah, right? And then the last one here, I just want to point this out. I mean, I don't think there's an issue right now, but I just kind of also get this thing out, just in case if you don't know how to say bathroom, or you can't really identify bathroom, or you cannot find one, right? So 卫生间 means bathroom. 在哪里 means it's located at where. So basically means where's the bathroom, right? So here is the pinyin, okay? So 卫生间 right? 在哪里 So 卫生间在哪里 It means where's the bathroom. So if you ever have a emergency, if you have to go, make sure ask that, they can probably help you with that. So same thing here, this entire phrase I would say is pretty helpful for you to, at least to be survived, in China if you never been there and if you're gonna get lost or anything like that. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, you can leave to the comment below or also email me. Everything I think you have to know is down in the description box. You can simply click that. So see you. That's all, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.